You know how many people come up to me these days and ask me, have you ever thought about quitting before? You know what my answer always has been? I want to quit right now, even at my level. Let me explain to you and unpack this for you about quitting. Most people think people quit simply because they're not making money. People think the only way people quit is because they're getting a lot of rejections. They're getting a lot of negative attentions. They have been rain on their parades and dreams, and they no longer can hang in there, and that's why they quit, because they haven't seen any money coming in yet. That's true, but let me explain to you in a lot more detail about this quitting myth, right? You see, when I joined the insurance industry 27 years ago, I wasn't making any money. I'm trying to learn this business, learn the skill set, and there was not a day that different people are not raining on my parade. Oh, you can't do this. You are too young. Oh my God, this is not your thing. What make you think that you're gonna be great at this thing? Oh my God, go get a salary. My mom always tell me, go get a job, and don't go after the commission stuff, because it's not long term. You know what I'm talking about? Have I thought about quitting at that moment? Absolutely. Because I'm getting all this negative ideas, all these opinions coming into my heart, in my soul, in my heart, right? But eventually, I got through that stage. I hung in there long enough, and I made my first $100,000. I worked my face off. I learned the skill set, learning how to persuade people, and I was willing to work dark to dark and hustle many hours a day, and I was able to make $100,000. That wasn't too hard. At that moment, when I make $100,000, I want to quit. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Because to make $100,000, I had to put in 15, 16 hours a day before, and for 6 days a week, I work 15, 16 hours, sometimes 18 hours. I don't get to sleep because I don't know the business. I had to learn. I have to relearn. I made a lot of mistakes. Then all of a sudden, I'm talking to myself. I'm making $100,000 a year right now. But with the hours I'm putting in, I divided by 18 hours a day, I'm really not making that much money after I pay tax. You follow what I'm saying? So I want to quit. But guess what? I continue on because I believe in the industry. I believe in what I do. Even though I have doubts, I always, look at the coin has two sides, the good side and the bad side. I always want to focus my energy on the positive side, that tomorrow, the future will be better. And I got to $250,000, $300,000 income, $250,000, $300,000 income a year. But when I actually made those kind of money, guess what? I want to quit because now you have responsibility with some of the people, some of the salespeople that I have to manage, I have to lead, I have to direct. Guess what? Most of these people I was leading at the beginning, they were complainers, they were negative. They were downers. Now they are affecting my emotion. They try to drag me down. And I'm trying to babysit these guys here. I want to quit. Then I made $1 million. By the time I turned 27 years old, $1 million income a year. I want to quit. Because now there are a lot more responsibilities, a lot more liabilities, a lot more people are looking up to me. When something goes wrong, the arrow shoot at me first. When something goes right, people get the credit. You see how that works? A lot of you think, well, if I'm winning, I get all the credit. If I'm losing, I shift the responsibility. That's not how it works when you get to $1 million, $2 million income level. You take the responsibility. You take the blame when your company is not doing well, when things are not going right. But you give out the credits to the people that you are leading, right? So when I get to that level, have I thought about quitting? I said, well, I'm already making $1 million a year. Why do I want to continue to work hard? You see, most people don't understand this thing. Quitting doesn't mean you actually have to just quit the industry or quit the profession. Quitting to me is you no longer involved in your business. You're no longer communicating with your people. You're no longer leading as a leader. You show up late and leave early. That's quitting. That's quitting. But you know what? I did a lot of soul searchings in my career multiple times, and I committed to continue to go on. Guess what? Years later, I made a figures income a year. Do I want to quit right now? Yeah. Deep inside my heart, I want to quit. Let me explain to you. You might think that I'm just saying stuff like this to just say it. Listen, I just had a 4 days, 10 hours a day event at the Wynn, Las Vegas Wynn Hotel. Okay? 4 days. Every day I spoke. Every day after the meeting, I'm meeting with a lot of my sales managers, sales leaders. Meetings after meetings. I am actually physically exhausted. Guess what? Today, a day after my convention, I have another sales leaders meeting right here in Aria. And I am getting ready to get up there and spend another 4 hours with these people, right? Why do I need to do it? Well, you have to understand, when you get to those kind of level, most people want to quit because now they have too much options now, right? You have the credibility, you have the income, you have the cash flow. Guess what? When you get to those kind of level, everybody from different places is trying to pull you different directions, right? Oh, come over here. You know, you can do this with me. You know what? I'll give you this kind of money. Oh, you know what? I'll offer you this. You know, if you do this with me, I'll give you more money. Because everybody want to get your attention. Everybody want to pull you to their side. And if you're not careful, you'll be like dragging everywhere. You see, the ability to stay focused, the ability to be tunnel vision is very difficult for most people. So most people, when they get to 8 figures income, guess what? They have so many choices. Sometimes a lot of choices could get somebody to quit doing what they've done for 10, 15, 20, 30 years. It's not a bad thing. It simply means they quit what they done for many, many years. But for me, it's about legacy. For me, it's about helping the people that put their trust in me. I don't wake up in the morning thinking about how much more money I need to make. I wake up in the morning remembering the people who got me here where I am today. So I have to continue to lead. I have to continue to work hard. But deep inside my heart, have I thought about, you know what, at my level today, I have so many other choices, so many offers. Let me just look here, let me look at there. You know what, I just want to get less involved with the people that I'm leading right now. Can I do that? Do I have the options? Yes. You follow what I just said? Some deep stuff to share with you today, right? So when anybody tells you, I never thought about quitting, I will never, ever, ever, ever quit with what I'm doing, I think that's more of a motivational statement rather than a real practical statement. So I hope you love my message today. Everybody at some point, whether it's the beginning, middle, or all the way to the end, everybody thought about quitting one point or another. And the reason why some people don't quit is because they find the next why, the next purpose. And they always have clarity what is next for them. And if you don't have the next clarity, you will eventually slow down. You will eventually not involve with the people that you're leading. And to me, that is also quitting. Quitting doesn't have to be, I quit what I do. When you're no longer involved with what you do, you are also quitting. I hope you love my weekly content. Guys, I don't produce a lot of vanilla contents, as you guys can see. I produce bold, authentic, raw contents on a weekly basis. I simply asking you to share my video to anyone that can benefit out of the contents I produce on a weekly basis, and click the share button below and subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the link below. JW here, and have a great day. Take care. See you next time. JW here. If you like my content, comment below and download my JW Just Win app. See you next time.